Today we're going to continue talking about multi-step equations. Our multi-step equations today have variables on both sides. Up until this point, we've only looked at equations that have variables on one side. So if you are copying down these steps, then you see that we have added a step between the last time we were together and this time. So step 1 is still distribute, only if necessary. Step 2 is combine like terms, and again, only if necessary. Step 3, move variables to one side. This is our new step. And step 4, solve. So we're looking at number 2 first. Number 2, we look for anything that we need to distribute. We don't have anything that we need to distribute, so we move on to step 2. Step 2, you're looking for like terms that are on the same side of the equal sign. So on the left side only, do you see any like terms? No, there are no like terms that are just on the left side. Now let's look at the right side only. Do we have any like terms on the right side? No, so we also get to skip step 2. Step 3, move variables to one side. So I'm going to move the variables to one side. I'm bringing the variable over to the left-hand side. I'll do that every time. And since 8 is a negative 8x, in order to move it to the other side of the equal sign, I have to add 8x to both sides. So over here on the left, negative 2x plus 8x is 2x. I bring down the 14 equals, I bring down the 12. Now, negative 8x plus 8x is 0x. So the whole reason why we did this step is to move all of the variables over to the left-hand side. 0x is just 0, and 12 plus 0 is just 12. So since I moved the variable over to the left-hand side, I'm going to move the constant term over to the right-hand side. To move the constant term over to the right-hand side, I need to subtract the 14. So I subtract 14 from both sides. 2x equals 12 minus 14 is negative 2. Our last step is to divide by 2. So x is negative 1. The next one I'm going to do along with you is number 3. Starting over with our steps. Step 1, distribute. We don't have anything that we can distribute, so we skip step 1. Step 2, combine like terms. So I look over here on the left-hand side. All I have is 7k. Are there any other like terms? No, so I don't have any like terms on the left-hand side. What about the right-hand side? Do I have any like terms? No like terms on the right-hand side either, so I go straight to step 3, which is put the variables on one side. So 3k is positive over here on the right side, so to move it over to the left side, I need to subtract 3k from both sides. 7k minus 3k is 4k. 3k minus 3k is 0k. 0k is just 0. So 4k equals negative 36 because 0 minus 36 is negative 36. Divide both sides by 4 is your next step. What is negative 36 divided by 4? Negative 36 divided by 4 is negative 9. So now I want you to pause this video and I want you to try number 5. And then after you're finished with number 5, press play again and watch to see if you got the answer correct. So to solve number 5, I look for what I can distribute. There's nothing to distribute. I look on the left-hand side for like terms. There aren't any. I look on the right-hand side for like terms, and there aren't any. So I'm ready to move the variables over to one side. Okay, I have to add 6m because this is a negative 6m over on the right. So to move it to the left, I need to add it. This is 11 because I haven't done anything with 11 yet. Negative m plus 6m is 5m equals 51 minus, this is 0. But you don't even need that 0 because 51 minus 0 is just 51. Our next step, we need to subtract 11 from both sides. I'm subtracting 11 because 11 is positive on the left side. So I have 5m equals 40. Last, we need to divide both sides by 5. What is 40 divided by 5? 40 divided by 5 is 8.